on Root Yetu.
And we are live. Psalms and Proverbs. Today's psalm is taken from Psalm 18, 6-20. It's titled, "The Lord Rescued Me." And I'm going to read to you what the psalmist meant here by the Lord rescued him. "In my distress, I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From his temple he heard my voice. My cry came before him into his ears. The earth trembled and quaked, and the foundations of the mountains shook. They trembled because he was angry. Smoke rose from his nostrils. Consuming fire came from his mouth. Burning coals blazed out of it. He parted the heavens and came down. Dark clouds were under his feet. He mounted the cherubim and flew. He soared on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him. The dark rain clouds of the sky, out of the brightness of his presence, clouds advanced with hailstones and bolts of lightning. The Lord thundered from heaven. The voice of the Most High resounded. He shot his arrows and scattered the enemy. With great bolts of lightning he routed them. The valleys of the sea were exposed, and the foundations of the earth laid bare. At your rebuke, Lord, at the blast of breath from your nostrils, he reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemy, from my foes who were too strong for me. They comforted me in the day of my disaster, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out into a spacious place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. The Lord has dealt with me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands. He has rewarded me. So this is the prayer, or the proclamation that David makes about God, our rescuer. He's the Lord who can rescue you, and he's able to dismantle, let me call them, there's a word for it. When the enemy comes in, he's armed. So the Lord is able to face that enemy on your behalf, on our behalf. And that's why we can delight as David delighted and said, you know what? He rescued me. He fought my enemy who was too strong for me. I had no courage, but the Lord was my support. And this evening, my prayer for you is that you will find this God that actually mounts the cherubim and flies and comes to our rescue. Yeah, in Jesus' mighty name, amen. Amen. Well,